Hey guys, my name is Soul Eater, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to get a skin that has a 128 by 64 cape. This does take a few minutes of process, so bear with me, okay? So the first thing that you're going to be needing is a download link that I'm going to be leaving in my description. It will take you straight to a Google Drive download. You're going to be downloading a persona that has all of these files that are within it. The skins file should have all of this inside of it, and it should have all of this inside of it as well. And the manifest is just anything. It's just there. And yes, this skin pack was made by Alone. Well, it's Alone, and it's a cape skin pack. But I was able to edit it just a little bit. Just a hair. So, anyways, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be needing a skin that has that is originally at a 64 by 64 to 128 by 128 without increasing the skin's size. So let's quickly go and do that right now. So what we're going to be needing is just any type of skin. Oh, and hold on, give me 2 seconds. Alright. Once you have your skin that you're wanting to use for this, what we're going to do is to, instead of increasing its pixel size, we're going to be increasing the canvas size. So we're going to change this from a 64 by 64 to 128 by 128. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take this skin and we're going to throw it into the upper left corner. Then we're going to take whatever is right here and throw this off towards the side over towards right here. And the reason why we're not throwing it to right here is because that's where the legs outer part is. So yeah. After that, we're going to be needing an image that we're wanting to use for this. For me, I'm going to be using this image right here. Then we're going to be needing to change these images frame, or it could be a picture that you've created. It doesn't matter, it's on you if you want to. For me, I'm going to just use this. We're going to be originally needing it at an 80 by 80, which is the pixel size itself. Then we're going to change the canvas size to change it from an 80 by 80 to a 50 by 80. And then this is the first part, well, at least the front of the skin cape completed. And we're going to be needing it right here. Once you have your skin's image up and running, okay, there we go. Once you have your skins up and running, also, in one other thing before I continue, the reason why that I have a border all longer here is because I'm using a different image for this. So that way it's easier for me to see it correctly. Anyways, what we're going to be doing from here is we're needing to go back into this image. Well, if you want to go back into the image, go right ahead. From here is basically up to you if you want to have the images sightings as well. For me, I'm going to. So what we're needing is we're needing a 5 by 80 from the image that we originally had. So for my image, it is right after this part right here. So we're needing to take it from here down to here. And then we're going to press Control C, and then we're going to copy it back over to here. And thus we have one other side to the image. Then Control E, which is to combine it. And now we're needing to do it with the opposite side as well. So we're needing to take it from here and then down to right here. Then Control C it, go to the opposite side, go right here, and then you're going to just pull it until it hits to the bottom. There. Alright. Then Control E. Now no, we'll keep it actually. So, now we're going to be taking this, and we're going to just change everything else to a color that we might like. For me, I'm just going to change it completely white. Alright, and anyways, this is the skin now done. We don't need to deal with anything else within here. So we're going to take it to the desktop, and we're going to call it skin 1081. Well, 1281. Because we no longer need that. And we don't need this anymore. So we can now close that out. And this is your skin that you're going to be using for in here. Then you're going to be needing to take another skin. Well, pretty much after that point, you're all good to go. You're fine. For me, though, I'm going to be using another skin for a 64x32 cape. And I'm going to be using a cape that I have designed myself. And I'm going to call this skin skin 1. Now, open back up the persona folder. Then you're going to take everything from these 3 images and throw them into the folder. Once you have that, you're going to go into the skins.json. You can open it up with anything that can handle Java programming. For me, I'm just going to open it up with Notepad. Alright, so there's a huge difference between the two of them. The top one is meant for the 128 by 20, well, 128 by 128. The bottom one is meant for the 64 by 64. So what we're going to do from here is we're going to rename them. We're going to change them to different names. And, well, at least for the texture name. For the localization name, it could be anything that you want. For me, I'm just going to put it in as a skin 1128. And for the bottom part, I'm just going to call it skin 1. Just like its actual name. And with the cape, you're going to be needing it to be 2. Well, at least its name, at least. Then you're going to Control S it, and then close it. Now, there is a way for you to add a text to have these skins named. If you don't want to, that's totally up on you. I just think it's just easier just to go off to what its name is right now. So, we're going to close this. Next thing that you're going to actually need to go and download is IOBit Unlocker, which you can find online. All you have to do is just type in IOBit Unlocker, and it's the very first link that you find, which is right here. You're going to need to press download, and then, if I recall correctly, there's going to be a few options. One is for a 32 or something like that. I don't fully know. Anyways, we're going to click into here, and we're going to just at least follow the pathway that I take, which is going through your C drive. Actually, speaking of going into here, the one thing you're going to need to do before you actually continue through this is you're needing to turn on hidden items, which is under the folders and under view. You need to check mark the hidden file if it does not have a check mark. If it doesn't have a check mark, add it. If it does have a check mark, then you're all good to go. Once you have that actually all good to go, you're going to go into your C drive, your programs file, then you're going to go down to Windows App, which is a hidden file. That's what I mentioned. Well, that's why you need to kind of, well, turn on the hidden items. Then you need to go through the Microsoft Minecraft UWP, and then you're needing to go into data, skin packs, and there is going to be a personal folder right here. It's not going to have any of these. It's not going to have the geometry or a image in it. It's just going to have skins and manifest and nothing more. And once you have that once you have that in, you're going to click unlock and delete. You're going to close it, and then you're going to reopen it. Then you're going to take your personal folder that you have. You're going to throw it in there. You're going to unlock and copy instead, and then take that same exact route that you took before. And then you're, instead of going like to vanilla, you're going to just go into skin packs and then press OK. Close it, and if I am correct, it should work for how it's supposed to be. Should. I can't fully say. Alright. So, depending on what skin you have, it might turn into a Steve, or it might just turn into one of your other skins. But anyways, like I said, here's your skin that has a 64 by 32 and a 64 by 64. And your skin that has an 128 by 64 and 128 by 128. Thank you guys for watching, and if you guys did like the video, please hit that like button, subscribe, make sure you press on the bell icon so that way you guys never ever miss another video that I've created. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.